Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are here to watch episode 3 of 1899. This episode is called The Fog. This show is so interesting and thought-provoking and just kind of like spooky in general, trying to figure out what's going on. I'm pretty sure like none of this is real, like what's happening in the show. It's all some dream or like hallucination or simulation or something, especially considering the end of the last episode kind of zoomed out on these like sets of TVs, like not necessarily like completely modern day flat screen TVs or anything, but you know, 1970 and beyond, close to present day, I don't know. But definitely not 1899. Like they had color in those TVs, so like it's definitely a decent chunk of time away from 1899. So whatever's happening on this boat is a construct of some sort, whether that be like organic construct of the mind or like artificial construct, like someone's making this happen and like wiped their memories somehow, because a lot of these characters seem to have like vague recollections of each other or like memories of some kind, or like almost deja vu, where they're like, I recognize that person, like how do I know you type thing. And I'm just really excited to jump into the next episode. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's jump into episode 3 of 1899. Oh, did someone throw something in the water? Why is... She's in a box. What? Oh.
Wake up.
It was a dream. Okay. Well, that's spooky. Is that like a vision of the future? Yo, that would be creepy. Seeing my outfit stood up like that, I'd freak out.
With every calamity comes
opportunity.
Opportunity.
Oh, I wrote this show.
Meet me in my room after breakfast.
She looks like she's gonna cry. She thinks it's her fault that they're turning the boat around. The fog. Is it gonna be like the movie, The Mist, where spooky things happen in the fog?
Skin is unbroken, bones intact.
How did he kill her then? Beetle down the mouth?
Looks like natural causes to me. Stroke or heart attack.
I've met her 2 days ago in 3rd class. She looked healthy. There was nothing wrong with her.
She could have had an aneurysm.
It's a mistake for women to venture into the field of medicine.
Okay, dick.
It's the process of natural selection, and a way for God to clean out the bad seeds.
I don't think you understand natural selection if you're also gonna quote God. Those are two somewhat opposing dynamics, depending on how you think of it theologically. I would imagine you want to reduce speed in fog you can't see through.
Zuerst die Kompasse und jetzt der Nebel. Wir können nicht mehr navigieren.
Ooh, that's not good.
Wir haben unseren Kurs verlassen. Das Schiff umgedreht. Ist vollkommen verrückt geworden.
Might be time to elect a new captain.
This ribbon. It belonged to my daughter.
Our brain isn't always entirely reliable. Everything that we
Okay, but
see
weird
and
stuff is
feel and
happening.
hear are the result of electrical impulses.
Neuroplasticity. Okay, but
Sorry for your losses.
the ribbon, explain it. Oh yeah, show her the hole.
Am I mad?
He's like, you want to tell me I'm crazy? Look at this stupid hole in my floor.
The ship company. I believe they're trying to hide something. Whatever happened on the Prometheus?
Yeah, you recognize that
Captain
triangle.
must have written it down. I'm going back to find the logbook.
I'm coming with you.
You should tell your boys.
Undress.
Liam Hall Bang Teng Minga. Chui Sam.
Why? Why is she making her do this?
If my experience has taught me one thing, is that frustration and boredom are great motivators to seek out other pleasures. Human
Are
nature
you-
is quite predictable.
Checking to see whether she's boned anyone? Like what? Are you a gynecologist now?
Are you still a virgin? Considering you're meant to be one of my best girls.
Maybe. Who knows?
You truly are a rare bird, aren't you? And rarity has value.
That's... So now she's gonna market her as a virgin.
Dieser Junge, warum spricht er nicht?
Er hat recht. Irgendetwas stimmt mit dem Schiff nicht.
For sure. Definitely something's wrong with this ship. He's following directions so far. What if you just left it like halfway? Question is,
Er ist ein versoffenes Wrack.
what's it gonna take to get him back on the boat? Okay. This guy knows future things. So he's a part of it. Very interesting. Why is he going under the bed? Oh, does Moira's got a little compartment under her bed as well?
Do you have children?
No?
A couple of years ago, I had a miscarriage.
Yeah. She had that flash when the dead girl touched her belly.
咁樣做翻唔到轉頭㗎。呢一種恥辱，你呢一世都抹唔甩。你會墮落到我呢個地步，變成一個低賤嘅女人。
Ling Yi. Interesting. So, like, if this is her mom, right? Was she, like, whoring herself out for some reason? This is the box that goes in the water.
你殺死咗佢。 個唔係有心㗎。
Who did she kill?
我哋要移走佢。
Oh. So she killed someone and they put her in a box and threw her overboard?
我喺裏面啊！求下你停啊！
Oh. Hey, Oleg.
Już dobrze. Spokojnie.
Okay. Very curious. Oleg.
Oleg.
Lingy. Er du en av mannskapet?
Is he gonna tell them that the girl is gone?
Wir haben deine Schwester gefunden.
I kind of like this decision. You know, I feel like they deserve to know. Just sits up. He just wants to help. He doesn't seem like the worst guy. I mean, they won't be able to keep her body, right? They'll have to dump it overboard or put it in a separate room. Because otherwise, it's gonna get all the passengers sick.
Yo no escogí mi máscara. Mi madre lo hizo por mí. Pero tú no te puedes esconder. Todo el mundo te ve tal y como eres.
Why are you doing this right now? This dude's like searching for his sister. And you're like, perfect time to jack each other off. Rip it off. That's such a weird interaction. I wonder if this boat has a little panel.
That's one here as well.
It does. Climb down it. It's got light bulbs, so it's got electricity. Little boy. Whose room are you in now? Or are you back in Moira's room? Dang, the beetle just had to go in the room to unlock it?
Did you find it?
What are they looking for? He's just trying to talk to her and she has no idea what he's saying. Excuse me? How about no? Don't walk towards it. You're gonna walk off the end of the boat. What the heck? It's all pixelated. Not anymore. Was that part of the design? Or was my internet lagging? May. It's the same type of thing as the captain, where it's like a simulation that was waiting to activate until she got there. What, so she didn't want her to leave? Wanted her to miss her boat? So she was gonna put her to sleep and she accidentally killed her. Oh. She's gonna be like right on the edge.
Co się stało?
What the heck? Spooky ghost smoke. You killed your friend to try and take her opportunity. What is he trying to do? Can't, it's like hyper pressurized glass, dude. Like you're not gonna get through that.
Ich komme nicht mehr durch. Das kann schief gehen.
Is that like a Danish tradition or like belief that they gotta open the window or her be outside? ¿Por qué? What is this room?
They put this here as well.
Oh.
You think they burned the bodies?
You have to look out for tiny fractures of bones and teeth.
What if they just find a full human skull? Oh. The logbook. Is that the logbook? Ooh, the passenger list. How did that not burn?
Have you found something?
No.
Who did he see on that passenger list? Hello. Miss Wilson, why did you set this up? Everyone's got a friggin' letter. She's like, you can just watch me do yoga.
Arrête. T'es pas obligé de faire ça, c'est parce que j'aimerais juste rester ici un petit moment. Si tu veux bien.
He just wants to sit here and talk to someone who doesn't actively despise him.
Pas peur. Ça dure jamais longtemps.
So he has seizures? Why does that happen to you, brother? Just start killing people. We're storming the bridge.
Auf unserem Schiff sterben Menschen wie die Fliegen. Und was macht der Captain?
He twiddles his thumbs. Like a right twat.
Kämpft! Und bring die Kerberos zurück auf Kurs! Wer kämpft mit mir?
I mean, why not? Full send.
Hey, du, Oleg! Haltet ihn fest, bevor er den Kämpfen macht!
Should have been a little sneakier about that. Yeah, you're not getting out. What if they just shoot him?
Eres tú. Tú eres el culpable de todo lo que he hecho. Nada de esto hubiera ocurrido. Tú y yo no hubiéramos ocurrido.
You took advantage of him.
Yo maté a un hombre.
Who'd you kill?
Yo le arrebaté a alguien su puta vida y ahora me he visto con sus ropas.
Oh, you
y
killed
todo
the
por ti,
priest.
porque no te puedes controlar.
¿A dónde vas?
Voy a hacer lo correcto.
He's gonna turn himself in? Or is he just warning the captain of the mutiny? Okay. Passenger list. Moira Franklin. What? She was a passenger on the other boat? Moira, what did you do? Did you kill everyone on the other boat?
I lost someone too.
Okay, are you talking about her? Are you guys lovers or siblings?
Volta para os Estados Unidos. Estão armados.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Do you understand now? How many people does it take to turn the boat around? Is that a calculator? Oh, it's like the little car puzzle game. And it's sending signals. Sending electrical impulses. Excuse me? Did our boat disappear or the other boat? I need to check that out again. Our boat disappeared. I feel like so much is happening in each episode that I can't do like a regular like analysis of all the events because there's like 1,000 different things that happen in each episode. But for the most part, well, not for the most part, but this episode heavily featured Ling Yi and her backstory and how she got on the boat and kind of like what her role is going forward, according to Miss Wilson. So we knew she was Chinese or Cantonese, I guess, and she got on the boat and is pretending to be Japanese. But we didn't know like how she got on the boat, and it looks like she had a friend or something that worked in a brothel and was going to be taken to America on this boat with Miss Wilson, and either going to like her job was going to be this, essentially being like a whore, for lack of a better word, that pretends to be Japanese, like that she was a Japanese whore, I guess, is her job, or what it was gonna be. And Ling Yi didn't want to be in her current situation anymore, and so she was like, I know what I'll do. I will make her go to sleep, take her place on the ship, and by the time she wakes up, like, we'll be long gone. and I'll have a new life, essentially. But she accidentally gives her too much and kills her, and they have to throw her overboard, and she has these nightmares where instead of her friend being the one in a box overboard, she is. And it's just very curious how, like, you know, she had these dreams of a better life, and then she's like, oh no, like, we can't have dreams because they'll turn into nightmares when we take what's undeserved, or like when we steal things from other people or something like that. But she then meets Oleg, good old Oleg the Polak. He's a nice boy, and it's just kind of interesting watching their interactions because they're both like pouring their hearts out to each other. Like, well, not necessarily. She kind of does to him, but he's just trying to talk to her. And neither of them can understand each other. Like, that's a big thing on the boat, is people talking to each other and just having no idea what anyone is saying. But he helps her out because he's a sweet boy. And then he leaves for like a second, and he's like, I'm gonna go get food. And the predatory mist comes after her, and she is transported back, and we see the full backstory with her friend. But it, again, presents itself like some like Westworld type show or like simulation that doesn't start until the person it's for is like present. Like, it's just sitting there on standby mode. And it's just very, very weird. And then she meets with Lucien, who has some sort of like seizures. I don't know what his like sickness is or something. But like his hand is like always shaking, and then he literally goes into like a full-on seizure. But he's like, oh, it won't last long. And he takes this like clear liquid in vials to combat the symptoms. Very curious. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, they find the dead girl. That was a big thing. And then the captain and Moira decide that they're gonna go back to the Prometheus to try and find the logbook. And while they're gone, the little boy crawls into one of the holes in the ground, one of the compartments that's seemingly under Moira's bed as well. And he is trying to find something because Daniel asked, did you find it? Like, what is he trying to find? Very curious about that. I don't know like what that would be or mean. Angel and that's Crester, right? They jack each other off for whatever reason. I mean, cool. You know, I don't know the significance to this point of like why you know, Angel is a interesting character. Like him and Ramiro are like clearly together, but he like can't stop himself from like philandering with other people. And we learned that Ramiro killed a guy to be with him. He killed the priest. And it's just like, I don't know, some crazy stuff is going on. We learned that the first mate is in on this whole thing. Like, he's part of the simulation or something, because he takes the slip of paper that had all the arrows or the triangles that he grabbed last episode, and he opens up a panel that has an electrical panel with buttons on it, and he does like the secret Konami code, like up down A B B A start, and I don't know what that did, but it did something. And so he's in on the whole thing, and he wants them to stay in this situation for whatever reason. Nobody knows why. And then the crew, while the captain's gone, the crew is like, yeah, we're gonna do a whole ass mutiny. So everyone grab your guns and we're gonna go turn this boat around. And then on the Prometheus, like at the same time, they're thinking, oh, maybe they cremated these bodies. Instead, he finds the logbook, like the passenger list, and Moira's name is on the passenger list for the Prometheus. So, like, what the frick is going on there? Like, is she hiding something? Or was she actually on the Prometheus and then somehow, like, mind shifted to this boat? Like, I don't understand. Maybe the Prometheus was a previous simulation, and this is, like, the second round. Like, each boat, they bought 3 boats, the company. Maybe each boat is its own simulation to drive these people insane or accomplish a certain goal. I don't know. And it's just very, very weird and very interesting. And then friggin' Danny Boy, oh Danny Boy, he has this like weird calculator like car puzzle game. You know those games, the puzzle games where it's like you have to shift each piece like a certain way to like complete the picture or like get the car to leave out the side. He's like shifting around that weird button calculator, and it's interacting with the pressure panel on the Prometheus, and then it makes the boat teleport. Like their boat, the boat that they're on, it just like teleports away to somewhere else. And so we're gonna have to figure out where the frick that went. And I don't know, but the people took over the boat, but you know, it's not gonna do much good to turn the boat around when it just disappeared. So yeah, I'm friggin' curious about what's gonna happen. Next episode is called The Fight. So I don't know. This show's trippy, and I don't know what's going on. I just know that the situation as it's presented of them being actual passengers on a boat in 1899 is false. Like it's like Westworld, where you open up a panel and there's like real world, like actual stuff that doesn't fit within the time period. And there's these, everyone's having spooky dreams. So I don't know, like how does whoever's controlling this have access to their spooky dreams? Unless it's like the framework in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like they're all hooked up to something, and it's like probing their brain and can see inside their thoughts and dreams, and that's how it's using this against them. Because I can't think of like how else, because it's not supernatural, I don't think. Because like the context clues surrounding like the people that are involved in this, there's like electrical impulses, there's buttons that do stuff, there's friggin' tiled passages with light bulbs on them. Like the context clues that were being presented lead me to believe it's not some like spooky supernatural story necessarily, but it's like a simulation. Like what is being presented to the boat passengers is a fabrication for someone's benefit, and I don't know why. But we're only 3 episodes in, so I assume we'll learn eventually. But I think that's all I got to say about this episode. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear all your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.